there. Why are you? Calm down. Calm down. Here, let's fix that a little bit. That's better. Hi, hey, how's it going? Y'all, please don't judge my appearance. I'm not feeling the best. I took a nap, okay? But we're all friends. We're all friends. I don't need to get all dressed up, right? Right? We can just hang out, look at some fun vintage antiques, and yeah. I mean, chances are y'all aren't dressed up, right? Right? Can you even see me or hear me? I don't know. We'll see how much of that actually made it into the video. Hi, happy Tuesday to all of my friends. Maria Teresa Garcia, happy Tuesday, Ariana, and hello to everyone. Let's enjoy the beautiful show that she always gives us. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, redheaded kitty cat, not even wearing a bra. I'm grateful for you. Have I ever told you that I'm grateful for you, redheaded kitty cat? Because I am. And she also says, while we're at it, y'all get yourselves in here and don't be fooled. Let's have an awesome night and a fun sale. I should have thought of something clever to tell y'all and then just been like, April Fools. But I couldn't think of nothing. I'm too tired. But I have exciting news. I did film a video today. So hopefully that'll be coming out soon, maybe. I don't know. Not even once did I tell you. I feel like you're fibbing. I feel like I've told you I was grateful for you before. Oh, you talked me into it, kitty cat. I need some fun. Well, Melanie, I will do my darndest. Nikki chose violence again today. Hi, Dusty. Hi, Melanie. I'm good. I'm tired. I'm tired. You know? Yay! I'm sleepy, Melanie. Are you sleepy? Just say yes. Janet Green, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for spending your Tuesday nights with me. Debbie and Teddy Gutierrez, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys so much. Melanie Downs. I said hi to you again, but I'm going to say hi to you again. Rusty Snail. Guys, I went picking at the Rusty Snail factory and I had a real good time. It was a great time. She's a great human. It was all around great. Great. Hello, Jennifer Graham. How are you doing tonight? Hi, Lisa. How are you doing, my sweet friend? Who? Melanie? Deb Lepley. I haven't said hi to you. Hi, Deb Lepley. Evening. Tip of the hat to you. Tip of the taters. I don't know. Oh, I lost my spot. Don't you hate it when you lose your spot? Hello, Angela Easterwood. I'm just picking up where I left off. If I skipped you, I didn't do it on purpose. I tapped my screen when I was tipping my tater. I've lost my spot. Deborah Morse. Did I say hi to you? I don't think so. Hello, Deborah Morse. Thank you so much for hanging out tonight. If y'all didn't know, my chat's here, not there. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to be rude, not looking at you. It's right here. Mayberry Caboodles. Patricia, how are you doing tonight? Thank you so much for popping in and hanging out. And Regina Rainey. Hello, Regina Rainey. How are you doing tonight? I hope you liked your package. Your stuffies. Your fluffy stuffies. Hello, Colleen. You're not tired at all, and it's 2:33 a.m. Well, you ought not to go to sleep. I mean, I'm grateful you're here. I am. But if it's 2:33 in the morning, it's going to be a tough day tomorrow. If you don't get some sleep, you know? Helen Hill Hope. Hey. Hello. How are you? Tammy Bennett, you're always so sweet to me. Thank you for always commenting such nice things and checking in on me. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you so much. Happy Tuesday to one and all. Happy Tuesday. I'm going to do my best. Let me entertain you. I don't remember all the words. I'm going to do my best to entertain you, but I'm not going to lie. Hi, Roberta. How have you been? I've missed your face. Me and my two chihuahuas are here watching you. Hi, puppers. How are you? too. But I'm going to try my best to entertain you, but I'm not going to lie. I've had an overstimulating week per usual, but my body just didn't like it. It was too overstimulated this week. So I'm just a human and I'm just tired, but we're going to have fun. Right? Right? I got some interesting stuff tonight. Everything, well, it's all new to y'all, right? You've not seen this stuff. But to me, these are all fresh picks. They have not even been in my cottage for a solid week. However, some of them are coming from my personal collection, so that's a lie. Some of them are from my personal collection I cleaned out, and some of them, most of them, all of them are fresh picks. A combination of those two things. Giddy up. Well, let's do the spiel, shall we? Before I squirrel again. Hi. Hey. Fancy seeing you here. Come here often. My name's Ariana. And I give the best, most professional introductions on YouTube. I do. Every Tuesday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I come on here and I'm repetitive. But other than being repetitive, I also offer my vintage and antiques to my friends. You're my friend. It's you. You're my friends. I spend every inch of my free time finding these treasures for y'all. The rest of my free time? No. The rest of my time is I'm not a single mom. Why did I say that? Lies. I'm a mom. I told you I'm tired. I'm a mom. But when I'm not momming, I'm shopping for y'all. And these are my finds, and I offer them on Tuesday nights. I'm not a single mom. I have a great husband. I'm just tired. If you want to participate and you haven't before, Amy, hi. Did I say hi to you? If you want to participate and you haven't participated before, it's pretty easy. I'm going to hold up an item like this. It'll be better than this, hopefully. Might not be, but we'll see. And I'll say, hey, look at this. Isn't it neat? And Enam or Amy would be like, although she forgot to say hi to me, I have been looking for one of those. So she's going to put a 10 in the chat once Redheaded Kitty Cat... William, I'd be so sad. Once really Redheaded Kitty Cat puts a start in the chat. And then Colleen will be like, yes, I have a single child. Maybe that's what I was thinking. Colleen will be like, but I like that for 12, Amy. So she'll put a 12 in the chat, so on and so forth, until Redheaded Kitty Cat, well, no. Let's rewind. Till I say I'm going to start a 15-second countdown. I will say countdown from 15, and then Redheaded Kitty Cat will put in a bid end. Okay? And the highest offer above that bid end is going to have the opportunity to purchase that very fancy whiteout. Shipping costs, I will say, are not included in the cost of your items. So if Colleen purchased this for $12, I still have to charge shipping on it. But fret not, I don't charge any additional handling or shipping or packaging fees or anything like that. I only charge you exactly what it costs me to send you your package. And if you don't have PayPal, did I say that that's how I send my invoices? I send my invoices through PayPal. But if you don't have PayPal, that's okay. You can always check out as a guest with any debit or credit card. But don't send me your debit or credit card information in an email or anything. You don't want to do that. That's bad. Someone could snatch that up. It wouldn't be me, but it could be somebody. We don't use just in cases. Hi, Utonia. How are you? Hi, Audrey. We don't use just in cases because I've taken several votes and the votes all said nay. Okay? So we just do straight bids, and that's how it's done here at the cottage. I hope y'all didn't get pranked too bad today. And, am I missing something? Oh, I shipped from the Bodunks to Georgia. Y'all. Is that everything? I'm just a girl who's trying to sell vintage and antiques while being very, very tired. And every Tuesday night, Redheaded Kitty Cat moderates for us. And I try to pick her out something throughout my week of scavenging that I think she'd like. And this is what I got you this week, Redheaded Kitty Cat. I got this. I picked this at the Rusty Snail. Yep, I did. This is, and I know it's backwards, guitar paint set with an origami bird on it. And it says 18 colors on the front. And it is just this very old, withered, acrylic paint set. Isn't it fun? You like it? I hope you like it. I thought it was charming, and I like the wooden box. You could do a lot with the display in here. It also has its painting with acrylics, a visual experience for everyone card. So that's your moderator gift tonight. And I like these metal clasps. There's something very satisfying about them, and it has a leather handle. So that's for you, Red-Headed Kitty Cat. Thank you for all you do. I mean it. I don't know what I'd do without you, honestly. Have I told you lately that I'm grateful for you? I don't know. And then for everybody else, you know what I'm going to do tonight? Because I'm so tired and I'm worried I won't quite be entertaining enough for you all. Let's give away 3 of these tonight, shall we? Let's pick 3 winners. So I know you guys might start getting sick of these, but I went a little overboard and bought a lot of them all at once. So I have quite a few still left. But I'm going to pick 3 winners tonight. So if you purchase from me tonight, you will be entered in at the end of the sale for a drawing. And I'm going to draw 3 people. So for every item you purchase, you are entered into the giveaway. Your options for the giveaway, what did William say? You can get this plush mushroom. These are all brand new, so no funky smells or anything. A succulent, that's fun. I got 2 broccolis. Look at the happy broccolis, and they are so soft. I got another succulent. I got 2 ducks. And a cactus. They are very big. Look at that. And I ship them to you. You don't have to pay for the extra shipping. I take that off if it's substantially different than what your regular purchase weighs. But yeah, I'm giving away, what, broccoli? Yeah, broccoli, Audrey. You just got to purchase and you'll be entered in for the giveaway. Also, I just want to remind you that the The.Withering.Cottage has started a loyalty program. So for every item you purchase, you get a stamp on your loyalty card. Once you hit 10 stamps, you get a free mystery item from my cottage. I've already given away several. So I do keep track of everything you purchase, I promise. All right. Who's ready? Really, there's just a mixture. As always, no quite rhyme or reason. Just a lot of different things. And I draw my numbers out of my Withering.Cottage box, because I don't like to pick what items I sell when. And tonight we're starting with number 4. This is something that I picked up today in my shopping video. But with Easter coming up so quickly, I wanted to go ahead and offer it. So let's start this at $14, please. Smorgasbord, yes. I have the I know it's backwards, I'm sorry. The Uncle Wiggily in the paper book. This is copyright 1943 by John Sherman Bagg, and it's 10 stories by Howard R. Garris, illustrated by Mary and Wallace Stover. I just love anything Uncle Wiggily. I don't know why. I love bunny things. We all know this. But look at the illustration on that front cover. Uncle Wiggily in his little paper boat. I love, love, love the colors. Again, 1943. Here is the back, and it says, "Have you read these stories by Howard R. Garris?" And they're all Uncle Wiggily stories. So I love the front. There is some wear right here on the cover, but I think this would also look amazing framed in your Easter decor. But the pictures inside, they're all yellow and black, but they are just so fun. And there's one in particular in here that I really, really want to show you. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'll keep it a little bit of a surprise. This one's cute. A little naughty. Oh, $14. I'm so sorry. Hey, Mom. Here's this one. But I want to show you my favorite. Let's just skip to my favorite. I don't know how this, Maybe it goes to this story. Oh, yeah. Uncle Wiggily and Grandfather Goosey. But look at this page. Scarecrow, Bunny, Goose, and Anthropomorphic Moon. That's pretty good. That's a lot of great things on one page. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. I don't know what he is, but he's freaking me out. He's freaking me out. Here's a big cat. And there is a little tear on the spine as well. Oh, that's fun. Look at that one. Little Uncle Wiggily there. But there is the back one more time. And the front, Uncle Wiggily and the paper boat. 10 stories by Howard R. Garris. And we are going to start the countdown on Uncle Wiggily here at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And it says on the back, Books for Children. It's a book for a child, if you were unaware. And look, his little briefcase says Uncle Wiggily. His little suitcase, I guess, not briefcase. His suitcase. Thank you so much, Red-Headed Kitty Cat. Nikki, what are you doing? Hello. All right, next item on the list. We are going to start this at $12. And this is a wooden, oh gosh, where's my brain? Like rattan little basket. Hello. And then inside there is some old lace and a die cut. Nikki is a big fan of this. Excuse me, Nikki. This would be really cute on your vanity with maybe your little wicker. Thanks, KB. My brain's just not working. It would be really cute on your vanity with your favorite perfume on it, or a little catch-all tray to put your keys or your jewelry at the end of the day. It does have a little wear, but it is pretty old. Here is the bottom. And it is under glass. I don't know if you can see. I guess the ring light you could see. But it is truly a Victorian die cut of this lovely, stoic, if you will, little girl. And then there's like 2 layers of lace. I don't know if you can see the 2 different layers. One's a thinner lace, and then that is a thicker lace. And it is 7 inches by 4 inches. Put your eggs in it. You could put your eggs in it. But she's really cute. And it's got a solid wooden bottom. Solid wooden bottom. But we are going to start the countdown on her at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hi, Ronnie. Welcome in. Hello, Heather. Good to see you. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think she's sweet. Her hand's weird, though. Like, bedside charcuterie. There you go. Bedside charcuterie. That little cutie is going to Deborah Morse. Thank you so much, Deborah. And you're going in for the giveaways, and you're getting a stamp on your loyalty card. Ye old cheese holder. Exactly. Thank you so much, Deborah. Hi, Susie. Number 24. Oh, I think this is so pretty. It is not that old, but when I looked it up, it's still pretty collectible. If I can find it, where it is. Here it is. Okay. I am going to start this at $16. I think it is stunning. So on the back, I will say it says not for food purposes, for decoration use only. So I don't know exactly how old it is, but I fell in love with it. Are you ready? It is this beautiful ceramic dish with, do you see? I want to show you the little birds and lizards. So right here, you've got a little bird. And I do believe this to be hand painted. So you have the little bird, and then you've got these little lizards. I think that is so sweet. And then look at the detailing on the metal around it. And then here are those gorgeous legs. It's a wine bottle coaster. Thank you, Heather. Look at those gorgeous legs, and look at that patina. I think it is just absolutely stunning. I think it goes, the birds are this way. The birds are that way. And then here is the back. And Heather says it is a wine bottle coaster, which makes sense. It's about the right size. And then do you see the little like three-dimensional bubble painting on the sides? I think it is so pretty. It is 5 1/4 inches in diameter. But I just fell in love with the colors. But it goes to go with your cheese basket for your bedside charcuterie. There you go. But we are going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13. There's a little mark here too. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beat end. I love those little lizards. I love lizards. Very random song. Yay, Mom got her collar off. She's free to roam. I see why they call it a collar now. You can't roam with it. Margaret Latina, you got it. Thank you so much. Margaret Latina. 421. And thank you, Simply Suze. I appreciate you as well. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, what shall be next? There's one thing in particular that's not really like my style, but I'm very excited about it. And I just got it today. All right, these were also from the Rusty Snail factory. She did not make these, but I did purchase them from her, and I think they are incredible. I'm going to start them off at $14 choice because although I think they're worth substantially more, I got a really good deal on them. So let's pass the savings around. You get to choose, so this is choice. I have got this absolutely stunning handmade beaded flower. Definitely an older one. Look at just the way that glistens. So they are very similar, but there are two. Here's this one. And if you could look, I'm going to try to show you the underside so you can see how many wires went into this. So here's the back. Look at that work that someone did. It's crazy to me. That would have taken forever. Look at that. And they are all glass beads. And then each one has this like little cascading part. So these would be beautiful pinned to whatever, your curtains. You could pin it on your clothing or just put it in a vase or hang it from a mannequin. I want to make sure I show you all the details. They are so stunning. So this one in the center has a little bit more of like purpley glass stones, and this one is more amber. Can you see? They're very similar, just slightly different. They are about 7 inches long by 3.5 inches wide. Help me, Christy. Help me, help me. Hi, Christy. Good to see you. I just think they're so pretty and they are so, so sparkly. And they're both in really good condition. I did keep a few of them for myself. I'm not going to lie. Heather, make good choices. But we are going to start the countdown. Again, it is choice. So 15. Hi, Isabel. 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid and Nikki is eating my feet. That hurts, babe. That hurts. Ow. So violent. Just gonna make me a little note to just differentiate which ones are which. She does. She's angry. Tammy Dillard, congratulations and thank you so much. Would you like, they are very similar, but you can see this one has yellow on the bottom and this one is clear. And this one has more purple in the center and this one has more amber. So we're just gonna call this one purple and this one amber. Which one would you like, or would you like them both? It is up to you. They are so very pretty. I was very tempted to keep them all. I do. You need me to show you their full bowl of food? They have a whole oasis. They've got 4 beds in here. I bought them a very fancy litter box. Oh, Tammy, that's so nice. Heather, did you see what Tammy did? She would like to buy you one of these and she wants you to pick first. That is so incredibly kind, Tammy. So Heather, which one would you like? She does crave flesh. Look at that. You're so sweet, Tammy. That's so nice. Amber, please. Wait, yeah, this one. You got it, Heather. Let me just write you guys down. You got him. Thank you. That was so sweet. So sweet indeed. And you are going in for the giveaway, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you. Aren't they, Ginger? They're just the best. Okay. This is, I'm so excited. This is the one where it's like, it's not my cup of tea per se. I'm just being honest. But I've never ever seen one like this. And I was so excited to find it. It does have a little bit of a higher start price. I did pay up for it. I'm going to start it at $50. If any of you like her, it is a her. Welcome to the stage. What is your name? What's your name? Bunny Lily, I guess. I don't know. Oh gosh. Look at this Annalie. I just got this today. Now, before anybody bids, I do want to say she had a boo-boo when I picked her up. She had a hole right here on the back of her heel, and I did sew it, okay? But I want to be transparent. That for sure is the only like major damage part. Other than that, she is in pretty fantastic condition. Now, I will say she does not have her tag, but the woman I bought her from had several just like her, and they were all 1970s. So I'm pretty positive, is a 1970 Bunny Annalie. She does have ears. Look at that. They were peeping behind her. And then her face is in amazing condition. She is 34 inches tall. When I found her, she was sitting in a chair, like a normal person chair, and she filled it. Look at her next to me. I'm 5'3". Now, granted, she's sitting, right? But her head is as big as my head. That's so crazy. So she's wearing this cute little summer bonnet and this florally ruffled dress. She's got shoes on her feet. Now, she does have wire armature all throughout her, so you can pose her if you want to. And then she's got her big bunny bun tail. And I just think that she's in, for being from the 1970s, such amazing condition. And then she's got a pink pom nose. Her hands have armature in them as well, so I guess technically she could hold something if you wanted her to. But oh my word, I had to get her. Never in my life have I seen one this size. She does not have a bad smell. Other than that repair on her little ankle, she is good to go. And I love the little ears. She does also have hair under her hat, and you can see it on the back as well. Look at how massive this thing is. Now, although she is rather big, she's pretty lightweight, so I think shipping wouldn't be too terribly bad on her. But there she is. I just found her. Eee, look at her. Isn't that right, KB? She's so fun. Never did I know they made them this big. Never. But I'm going to start the countdown on her. 34 inches. 34 inches, Annalie. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end on the Annalie. She's so big. I could not resist. I had to get her. Looks as though she will be staying in the Withering Cottage. What do you think about that? She's unsure. It's okay. You'll like it here. Don't worry. I will bring her back, and maybe, possibly a store display. Possibly, because I literally, when I saw her, I was like, is that even real? That's craziness. I was excited about her. I thought she'd be fun to show. Number 21. These are coming from my personal collection. I am going to start these at $14 for the lot of 3. That would be a giant head swap. That would be massive. $14 for the set of 3. And I have 3 real sea urchins. So the first one is this beautiful peachy pink color. These were mine. They have been hollowed out, obviously. But these just look so good in like a curious cabinet situation. So you can see all that beautiful detail. This one is 4.5 by 3.5. 4.5 by 3.5. And there's the top. And then these two are my favorite. Look at how beautiful this is. These also look really good, like sitting on the top of vases or in a bowl. Or you can, I've also done where I put a receipt spike all the way through and use the magnet trick for a display with these. Oh, they're just so fun. Absolutely stunning to me. I think they're beautiful. And they're nature. Isn't that fascinating? And this one is very big. This one is 5.5 inches. 5.5 inches. And then we've got a smaller purple one that matches the other purple one. I just love these. And look at the green in there. I had all 3 of them in a bowl because I just thought they looked really good like that. But you could stack them too. There you go. There's all 3. Ta-da! I'm going to start the countdown on these before I drop them. I love them. I don't even remember where I got these or how long I've had them, but it has been a while. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hi, Arian. Arian, I have something for sale tonight you might really like. I kind of thought of you when I picked it up. I'm going to put these down before I hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. Boop. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, ba-doop. Robin Watson, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I love those. Robin Watson for 27. You're going in for the giveaways. Thank you. What else shall we see? Let's see what we see. Oh, now I know we're close to Easter. I know. But when do you find Easter things to buy? Around Easter. So these are the last Easter items I will have this year. But I love Easter. It's one of my favorite holidays to decorate for. So I'm going to start these at $14 for the set of 4. You get all 4 of them. And they are beautiful Victorian Easter cards. So here's the first one. I know it's backwards, so I'll read it to you. It says, when thou hast overcome the sharpness of death, thou dost open the kingdom of heaven to all believers. And it says, through the grave and gate of death, may we pass to our joyful resurrection. So there's the front. And there is the back. Such good condition. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic because this fringe is perfect and I just don't want to mess with it. So I'm going to leave them in the packages. But this is the first one and you do get all 4. So this one is 7 by 5.5. 7 by 5.5. Just beautiful. Victorian. And then we have this one. It says Easter. Christ has our pardon sealed and opened heaven's door, and through the gate of death brought life forevermore. And then on the back it says, may Easter joys like sweet spring flowers around thee shine. Rich gift of peace ever be thine. So there's that side. And then this side. The image is just so like crisp. So you have that one. Then you have Christ is risen indeed. And look at the fringe, it's just so clean. And then Easter joys be thine on the back. And I love that they're double-sided. And then the last one is golden gleams of Easter glory gild the cross eternally. And this is from Raphael Tuck and Sons. And then on the back, it says, for my sake. And this one has a little bit more like ribbon detailing on it than the others. But they're just so pretty. And I can't believe, these are from the late 1800s. And look how clean that fringe is. That's crazy to me. But you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we are going to start the countdown on the set of 4. At 15, 14, 13, 12, that would, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big end. Oh, goodness. These are lovely. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they wonderful? Yeah, like one of those postcard wreaths. You know what I mean? Those things. There is the bid end. Those go to Robin Watson. Thank you so much, Robin. Oh, I didn't say. Those are a Rusty Snail purchase. Thank you so much. You're going in for the giveaways this evening. Number 30 already? That seems fast. But okay, the universe wants us to do it. So let's daggum do it. Robin, what What can I get for you? What do you need in your life? If you want to participate. What would you like for me to grab for you, my dear? To come back, so if you're not familiar, this is the part where if I pull number 30 or 29, the person who won the previous offer gets to tell me what kind of item they want me to scour my withering hoard for and come back and offer to my friends. It's just something fun. It's just something different. It started with Mom's Minute and then it just evolved. It just evolved from there. But Robin's going to give me a category, or she can give me a material or a time period or a color. She can do anything pretty much. Did I say a holiday? She could do a holiday. Let's see what she comes up with. I don't think I have any hmms. Easter. Oh gosh. I don't think I have any Easter in here because it's all right here. All my Easter is in the sale tonight. Let me think. Oh gosh, I don't know. I mean, I could look, but could you give me a backup choice? No, not my bunnies. Stay away. Stay away. I mean, I could look, but like, since Easter's on the 20th, I tried to put all my Easter in tonight's sale. So I'm not trying to cheat the system. It's just that I'm pretty cleaned out of Easter. Do you have a backup choice just in case? Because I don't want to sell my bunnies. I love my bunnies. So just in case. What else? I'll try Easter, but in case I can't find it, what else you got for me? Nothing? I will not sell my bunnies. They are my children, and I love them. Pick some ephemera. I do have 2 ephemera packs tonight, Christy. I do. Look, Robin's like, no, I want Easter, dang it. I said Easter, and I want Easter. She's like, there is no second option. Give me Easter. What else you got, Robin? Actually, you know what? Forget it. I'll do this. It's small, but it's right in front of me. I was going to keep it, but here it is. Let's just start it at $12. That was ridiculous. It was right in front of me the whole time. I have, I call him my little desk buddy. He's on my desk. I have a little Stife. It is Stife. I can promise you it is Stife because when I purchased it, it was in a Stife box, completely sealed. But it is missing, well, I say it was completely sealed, but it's missing its ear tag. But I promise you it is Stife. This is the Stife pom-pom bunny. It's very cute. It's very soft. Look at the little pom-pom tail. I'm sorry that wasn't very exciting. It was right here. I didn't get up or anything. But this is about all I have left. And he was mine, but I'd rather offer him than one of them. But how cute would he be in a little bird's nest? I mean, I know bunnies don't live in bird's nests, but he would be cute. And he's got, I don't know if you can see the teeniest, tiniest little whiskers. He is about, boop, 1.5 inches tall and 2 inches wide, long. This way. He's a baby. He's just cute. And I love that he's Stife. I think this might be my first pom-pom Stife animal. I know they made several different ones, but he's just a real cutie. Very clean. Very, very clean. But again, he is missing his ear tag, though, I want to show you. But I am going to start the countdown on him at 15, 14. Well, there it go. It worked out. 13, 12. My arm's getting tired. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Roberta, did you mean 10? Ah. Little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest. I just love Easter stuff, you know? It's my favorite. And there is the bunny, bid end, bunny. Thank you so much, Redheaded Kitty Cat. So it looks like, other than Roberta, the highest offer is Robin Watson for 31, but I just need to clarify with Roberta that she meant to put that. So was that your bid, Roberta? Oh no. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. I was not expecting that, Roberta. Thank you so much. I'm like, bah! Thank you. They do, but they make me hot. They make me hot. All right, up next. Now, I will be honest. Hi, Renee. I have not gone through this. I bought this like this at an estate sale, and it is still completely sealed. Well, it's not. They're not new. It's just they're exactly how I bought them. I'm all flustered. Can you tell? I'm going to start this at $12. So this is a pretty large bag of vintage buttons. I use vintage buttons in tons and tons of my projects. Now, like I said, I haven't even gone through it, but it is just completely smacked full of buttons. It looks like there's also some clothing tags in there. And I did see a couple in here that have those really cute baby buttons with the babies on the cards. Do you know what I'm talking about? There's a little bit of ribbon in here. Oh, thank you. And then there is pink pearlescent buttons in there. And if you go to my Instagram, you will see that I made a complete wall in my house of these types of buttons. You can too. I'm just kidding. I mean, I really did that, but I just can't imagine anybody else would want to do that. But I believe that they are the LA mode buttons that my button wall is completely made out of. But just fun. These are fun. A whole big bag. These were one of the first things I grabbed when those doors open. Whoosh, rush in, grab buttons. You know? But, oh, I should tell you. The bag ales, 10 by 9. 10 by 9. I like these pink ones. And I also really like this ribbon. I love that ribbon, actually. But we are going to start the countdown on this. If there's money in here, I want it back, though. 15, 14, I'm just kidding, you can keep it. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end on the bag of buttons. I will say this estate sale was crazy. It was very hectic. I did not like. But I got buttons. I got my buttons. The thing I wanted there was too expensive. So that was disappointing. Oh, that was so close. But it looks like it's going to Robin Watson. And thank you so much, Deborah. And thank you, Donna. And thank you, Susie. And thank you, Nikki. It's so nice to see all of you. So Robin Watson for 25. Robin Watson, 25. Thank you so much. All right, let's go into the next. 28. Oh, these are silly. These are silly little things. I had like 5 minutes of extra time on my hands, so I put these together. I'm just going to start them at $8 choice. They're just little crafts that I did. So they are choice, starting at $8. I have 2 of these seashells. They are real seashells, okay? So they're very real. And then I have decoupaged some, it's not old ephemera. It's pictures of old ephemera, but it's modern reproduction. This one is a fairy soap ad. So it is 2 mermaids, and then you can see the little crab down here holding a fairy soap. I just thought either you could put these in a little easel in your bathroom or use them as a soap dish, because this is decoupaged, so it should be okay. But this one is a fairy soap. I'll try to give you a little close-up of the crab with the fairy soap bar. And then there's the little mermaids. I did sell them by the seashore. So that one's for fairy soap. And then the second one is David S. Brown & Co.'s Fine Toilet Soaps. I use them. I liked her because she was like a little witchy to me in a way. It's her hat and the green and the shoes. But I just thought that was fun. I use them. Again, you could just, or you could put a hanger on the back. So soda pop tabs work really good. You can glue them on the back and hang them on the wall, or put them on an easel, or use them as a soap dish, or you could just use it as a little trinket tray for your jewelry or whatever it is you would want. But those are the options, and these seashells are pretty big too. So let me just tell you real quick. It's about 7 1/4 by 6 1/2. So pretty big shells. We are going to start the countdown at 15, 14. It is on choice. 13, 12, 11. Hi, Ashley. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. They were just fun. They were fun in my free time that I have so much of. Just kidding. Well, I'll wait for that bid, and I am going to grab myself a beverage. A different beverage. I'm getting a little sleepy, so I need a little bit of caffeine. So first choice goes to Robin Watson. Thank you so much. And then second choice, if Robin doesn't want both, goes to our new friend, Ashley Kaiser. Welcome, Ashley. How'd you find me? Because I'm worried. Who told you? Who told you about me? I'm just kidding. I'm so happy you're here. It's nice to meet you. Robin Watson, would you like? I use them. Fine toilet soaps or fairy soap. You get to choose first. You have? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Well, thank you. It's good to see you again. Both, please. You got them. Thank you so much. No, it didn't. It sounds like something I would say, to be completely honest. You have to do something pretty extreme around here, Ashley, to sound creepy. Okay? Have you met me? Robin Watson. Thank you so much. Robin Watson. Those were just fun. Fun, fun, fun little doodads. What's next? Oh, well, thank you. You don't have to. Just your support and hanging out here. That's pretty great, you know? I mean, of course, I appreciate it if you purchase too, but just having you here to hang out, that's great too, you know? It's nice to meet you. All right. These I picked up today. These are fresh. These are fresh picks. They're still hot, okay? I don't even know, ow, if I can touch them, you know? But these are amazing. I'm going to start them. We have another choice. Apparently, there's lots of choices tonight. At $8 choice, okay? But these, I looked through, I kid you not, probably 400 postcards and picked out 4. There's a stink bug. I picked out 4. 4 out of like 400. So I picked out the ones that were most, that just did it for me. And hopefully they do it for you. Okay, starting at $8 choice. This is the first one. And I know we are getting so close, but I could not resist. And this one is from 1911. 1911. And look at, I know it's backwards, but look at the embossed font. This whole postcard is completely embossed. I know, I don't even know how, they get in through my air conditioning. So it is in pretty good condition. There is a corner bend on that one, but overall those colors, I know, it's just so good. And then this one was posted. It's got the green 1 cent on the back, 1911. I don't know which one of these is my favorite because I love all 4 of them, but this one is pretty darn good. I mean, that's really good. I really like this one too. This one says a happy Eastertide. And this one is 1914, January 18th, 1914. That's weird, January 18th. That's not Easter time, is it? Was it back then? I don't think so. But this one says happy Eastertide. And I love that this one has the albino bunny on it. And the little kid on the cart with the eggs in the back. So, so good. This one has a 20 in the corner. I don't know if that's what someone was charging, but it has a penciled 20 in the corner. Not posted though, but it does say 1914. So that is a different choice. Then going in a completely different direction, but still as delightful. This one is 1908 and it was to Mabel, or from Mabel. Also has a 1 cent stamp. It was made in Germany. Made in Germany, 1908. Look at this. It says Easter greetings. Actually, I think it says Easteral greetings. But it is a little gnome painting a birdhouse on a birch tree. And it is so clean. It's made in Dresden, Germany. 1908. Look at that. Let me see if I can give you a little close-up of the gnome. Look how cute he is. And he is embossed as well. And then here's the back. And then last but not least, this one says a happy Easter. And this is March 5th, I think. And 1910. And look at this one. Stop it. It's kind of creepy because it's almost like they're wearing their skin, but I like that. Like this one, brother and sister, and wore it, and now they're cracking the egg to get another one. Weirdos. But I love it still. Because I told you, Ashley, I'm a little off. But isn't that funny? It's so different. And can you see, like, look at the eyes on the chick's head. What the world? I love this one. Okay, so I'm going to start the countdown. You get to choose between gnome, murder chicks, literally, chicks and chicks, albino bunny, or a joyful Easter. So this is choice one. You get 1 postcard. So we're going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12. That's true, Nicole. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Thank you, Melanie. I did, like I said, literally look through like 400 and picked out only 4 postcards of any style. And these were my favorite. So I'm going to call this one gnome, this one murder chicks, this one white bunny, and this one brown bunny. That's how they'll be claimed. So first choice goes to, oh, Dusty, you were so close. But it goes to Janet Green for 23. Thank you so much, Janet. Thank you, MJ, and thank you, Donna. I really appreciate all of you, and Dusty. Thank you. But Janet, you get first choice, so you can pick 1, 2, 3, or 4. It's totally up to you. But we've got brown bunny, white bunny, murder chicks, and gnome. And you get first choice. I really like them all. It's a tough choice. For me. I kind of wanted to keep them all. These murder chick ones are wild. brown bunny. You got it. Now, if those of you that were behind her also wanted the brown bunny, no worry at all. You just say no thank you or pass. Pass is shorter. You don't need to say no thank you. You don't have to be that polite. If Janet got the one you wanted. But I'm going to go back in order. So next up would be Dusty. So Dusty at 22, if you have a choice. You've got White Bunny, Murder Chicks, and Gnome. Or you can say pass. Totally, totally up to you. And if y'all have to say pass, it does not hurt my feelings, I promise. It's just part of the choice game, you know what I'm saying? And then after Dusty would be Janet again, but I think she got the one she wanted, unless Janet, there was another one you wanted for 19. But then it goes to Donna, and then MJ. So Dusty for 22, would you like any of these? Don't go breaking my heart. Ooh. I think my chat's frozen, or Dusty just doesn't want to talk to me. Either one. Dusty, I'd see you now. I see you say, do you see me? But I didn't see you say if you wanted any of these. I say you, do you want any of these? You get second choice. Gnome, Murder Chicks, White Bunny. Murder. Good choice. Good choice. I mean, don't know. That came out. Nobody cut that and make me sound bad. I mean, never mind. Dusty. I'm just going to be quiet for 22. All right. And then we have Donna Crams. Donna, would you like Gnome or White Bunny? And then it's going to go to MJ. Oh, I see. That's why I couldn't see it. Donna, pass. Thank you. Yeah, of course, no problem. I should name that differently. I'm sorry. That's my bad. So last is going to go to MJ for 17. Would you like either of these, MJ? Gnome, please. Gnome, please. You got it. So this is the one I have left. Let me write that down. Thank you so much, MJ. I don't think I said thank you. That was rude of me. Thank you very much. So, what did I start these at? What is this, Cha-Ching King? Thank Cha-Ching King. Have I? Look, Cha-Ching King, my question for you. First of all, thank you. Second of all, do you like this? It's very good. What do you collect? Cha-Ching King. No, it was my fault, Dusty. Don't you dare apologize. I did it. What do you collect, Cha-Ching King? What's your favorite personal collectible items? You know what I'm saying? But here's what we're going to do. I don't know if he likes this. What do you like to collect? But while we wait on him to answer what he likes to collect, I love lumber. You made a little, I don't have lumber. I guess I could try to find you a piece of lumber and send it to you. That threw me off guard, Cha-Ching King. I was hoping for something a little, it was smaller. But that's me, you know. Yes, you can buy this, Mom. Oh, well, thank you. I wanted to send you something, but I appreciate that. I'll set that aside for Mom because nobody else wanted it in there, so I will sell it to you, Mom. Thank you, guys. Thank you, ladies, so much, and thank you, Cha-Ching King. Be on the lookout for your lumber that's coming in the mail. If you don't get it, it just probably got lost. Don't blame me. But I'm sending you lumber. Where is this? Okay. Oh, Mom, I'm so glad you're here because put in the chat, please, what this is called. Sashiki? Is that right? So my mom, this is Mom's Minute, by the way. I didn't announce that. My mom has been really into this Japanese needlework called I think I said it right the first time. Sashiki? And it's incredible the amount of detail she can get on these. So you get choice. They're going to start at $14, and these are completely handmade by my mother, which is, she has patience I could never. So this is one set. They are a set of coasters. Shashiko! There we go. So these were, first of all, these were sewn by my mom from this like beautiful burlappy canvas. And then she, I don't know how she keeps it so symmetrical, because I could not, hand sewed these patterns on these, which is just crazy to think this is hand done by somebody, one stitch at a time. I could not, my patience would not allow. But this is the first one in this lot. You get 4 for 1 choice. Does that make sense? Okay, look at this. Crazy pants, all by hand. And although these are coasters, you could use them for little pot holders or put like a little candle on there. They could be a lot of things. Rugs in a dollhouse, if you have a dollhouse. And that's not weird because I have a dollhouse and I know Rachel does as well. But then there's this one. And then there is this one. So I'm calling this the red and blue set. Incredible. And then this one has a little bit of different colors in it. So the first one on this set is a burgundy, white, and green. And then this one is like a teal and orange. Oh no, that's the back. I was like, that looks cool, but look at that. That's the front. That's insane. I'm sorry. I know I'm not trying to exaggerate. I'm just like, how in the world is that done by hand by my mom? Like, what in the world? How do you keep those lines straight? I don't understand. And then this one. And then last is this one. So that is the second set. So this is a little bit more mixed. And then this is all blue and burgundy. But we are going to start to count down on choice at 15, 14, 13, 12. I think this is the front of that one. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Cha-ching king. I know what I'm going to send you. It's not lumber. I'm going to send you this giant Annalie. Do you love it? I'm just kidding. I know you don't want that. Doesn't seem like your vibe. She's not even made of wood. You know? Not even made of wood. Deb Lepley. Congratulations. Which set would you like? And thank you so much, Deb Lepley. Would you like the blue and burgundy or the mixed lot? You can just put blue or mixed. Blue or mixed. That's not the front. That's the front. Mix. This one. You got it. Deb Lepley. Deb Lepley for 26. Thank you so much, Deb Lepley. And Robin Watson, would you like the blue and burgundy set? You can say pass. It is no problem at all. You can say, heck no, I wanted the colored one. Yes, please. You got it. Robin Watson. Robin Watson. For $25. Yep, that's right. You got it. Thank you so much. I'm going to set those right there. Real quick, I just want to recap 2 things because Easter's coming so quick. I just want to offer them one more time. Real quick. Because if not, then they are going into my booth like tomorrow because Easter is on the 20th. So I found this 34-inch 1970s Anna Lee. She is massive, okay? She is huge. So if you missed her, she is $50 if anybody's interested. She's in overall really good condition. She does have one repair. I sewed the back of her shin, or nope, her heel right there. But other than that, she is very clean, really sweet face. She is $50 if anybody is interested. And she's number 2. $50 number 2 if anybody wants a 34-inch giant, absolutely massive Anna Lee bunny. Regina, to be with your other Easter goobers. Yeah, that would be fun. Regina Rainey, thank you so much. $4.50. Thank you so, so much. And then I only have one other recap real quick before we move right along. I have this amazing 1943 Uncle Wiggily vintage child's book with 10 stories. Love the cover. Love the back illustration. And then my favorite page, I'm only going to show you one illustration and save the rest as a surprise, is this one with the anthropomorphic moon, bunny, and scarecrow. That's pretty good. 1943 Uncle Wiggily would look great frame for Easter. This is $14. Number 4. $14 number 4. You're so welcome, Regini. Regini? You got it, MJ. Thank you so much. And you are both going in for the giveaway. 20 and 4, I think. 24 and 2. I got all 3 of you. Yay! All right, I think I'm caught up. Is Arian still here? Because I think she'd really like that thing I have. Oh, these are fun. These are a Rusty Snail purchase. And they are so different. I can say, I don't know that they're rare. So I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I've never seen them before. And I think they are adorable. And I know that a lot of people like brass. So I had to grab these. I'm going to start the lot off at $14. And you do get 3, 6, you get 8. 8 of these. And they are made in Taiwan. But look at these napkin rings. You didn't miss it yet. I just was seeing if you were here because I have something I think you might like. But look at these napkin rings. You get 8 of them. They are all in very good condition. And even if you didn't use napkin rings, how cute would these be? Like on top of, if you give somebody a present, you put one of these on top of it and then put like, roll up a card and stick it in there. Or just a cute little hanky to include with a gift. I love these. You get 8 of them. They're just little deer. I don't know why I keep showing. They all look the same. But I feel like I need to show you that there are 8 of them. Look at those ears. And they're heavy. 8 solid brass little deer napkin rings. And there's 8. That's a good number. But yeah, I just thought I want to give these to people with something in it. What else could we put in there? Pair of underwear. Don't gift underwear, okay? Don't do that. Maybe a bouquet of flowers? Would that fit in there? They're just cute. I don't know. But I'm going to start the countdown. That's a lot of brass. That's a lot of brass. Easter supper. You're so clever. 15, 14, 13. They're heavy. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Sausages. Hot dogs. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 bit end. I've never heard that one, Karen. What day of the year do monkeys like best? What day of the year do monkeys like best? What day of the year has anything to do with bananas? Bananuary. Oh, I did, Catherine, you're right. Don't tell everybody. But those were cool, right? They were like World War II underwear. Dang, Catherine, just tell everybody. The 1st of April. Oh. Isabel, you got them. And I promise not to include underwear. Unless you want them. Just email me. Isabel, you got them. Thank you so much. You're going in for the giveaway. What is going to be next? Number 10. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is, you guys are going to be like, that's not her style. Agreed. But I have noticed a recent influx in people who like vintage needlework. And although I like to buy things that are my style, sometimes, you know, it's nice to buy things other people like too. I'm going to start this at $12. I got this at the Rusty Snail, and I just thought it was so cute. Now, I know when I show it to you, it's going to be backwards because the YouTubes hate me. But I can assure you, in real life, it's correct. And it does say, because it will be backwards, if all our troubles were hung on a line, you would take yours and I would take mine. And it is perfectly perfect, ready to be framed. So it's completely hand done needlework. And I thought it was just so cute for the summer. And I kind of like that it hasn't been framed because it's just so much easier to ship. And these framed can be pretty collectible. I don't know about this particular one, but I just mean needlework in general. But it would be so easy to go find a frame at a thrift store for a couple bucks, and then this is super simple to ship and you guys don't have to pay a large shipping price, so I liked that. But look at the little clothes on the line and the sunflowers, the daisies, the tulips. I just thought it really said spring and summer to me. I thought it was really cute. And also with it not being framed, why couldn't you turn this into a little pillow? Just sew another side to it and fill it with stuffing. That would be an adorable pillow. And look at the little sun. Here comes the sun, doom doom. And again, just in case you can't read backwards, it does say, if all our troubles were hung on a line, you would take yours and I would take mine. I just think that's darling, darling, darling. But I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. Isn't it though, Barbara? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beat end. I got some great stuff at the Rusty Snail pick. I did. It was so much fun. Let me show you guys real quick one thing I got there. I cannot ship this. It is going in my booth for sure. Because I mean, I could ship it, but I don't really want to. Robin Watson, thank you so much. But it is so good. But like I said, I don't really want to ship it. So it's going in my booth. But I still want to show it to you. Give me 1 second, because it's pretty wrapped up. Can you hear it? Look at this. Look at this mantle luster. Is that not fantastic? Now, if I felt, I mean, I could ship it, but it's pretty big and heavy, and I don't really want to. But look at how gorgeous this mantle luster is. So if you live in Georgia, This will be in my antique booth soon. And I do have the replacement gems or crystals. I just have to put them on there. They're inside. But I was so happy to have found that. Well, to have gotten it from the Rusty Snail. That was a fun find. She did. And then I bought. Thank you so much, Robin. You are going in for the giveaway. What's up next? 17. Oh my gosh. So speaking of, again, I'm not like hyping these things up. I mean, I am, but it's just my personality, and I just love these things. These came from the ephemera queen herself, the Rusty Snail. These are so good. Oh, thank you, Robin. These are vintage bridge sets. I don't even know from when, maybe 1950s or so, but they look so clean and they're so kitschy cute. I love them. So this is going to be another choice. You get to choose between 2 lots. There's 3 pieces in each lot, and I'm going to start the 2 lots at, oh gosh, what am I going to start them at? I didn't even look them up. I just got these. They're so good though. Let's start them at $14 each lot because I did not look them up. But this is the first one. First of all, you have the score book. Do you see those rhinestone eyes on there? And it's just so clean. That's your bridge scorecard. And it's completely full of the paper. Look at that owl. I love it. So you get the scorecard, right? Then you also get the bridge tally card. I have goosebumps. When I really love something, I get goosebumps. I think this is amazing. Here's the inside. You hear Nikki. She's like, pick me up. I love that illustration. And then, because what do you do while you play bridge? You smoke your cigarettes. You've got a tiny matching pack of matches, and they are marked made in Germany. So these pieces are German bridge sets. You want to say hello clearly? You need attention? Hello? What do you need? What do you need, my child? I'm trying to do something in this very moment. I promise to give you lots of loves when it's over, okay? I promise. Down, down. All right, and then the second set, I don't even know. I think this one's my favorite. They're both real good, though. You've got the, like, Tiffany Aqua Blue owl set. And then look at this tally card. They're just so lovely. And then the pack of matches. Oh, I'm sorry. I love these. I love these. You just saw my fur baby, Lynn. I love that cat. Too daggone much. The other day, me and my family, handsome husband and tiny human, we went on a walk down our mile-long driveway, and she followed us the entire way. The entire way. Down and back. But we are going to start the countdown on choice between the teal blue, and I love those eyes, and the yellow. I don't know. I think I like this scorecard. It matches more, but I love this tally card. But you get your choice, yellow or teal. And we're going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. That's all they needed was a quick snuggle, and then they're good. Went to eat dinner. What a day, Rose. It looks as though you may be uncontested. Is that the right terminology? Just waiting on that. There's the bid end. What a day, Rose. Thank you so much and congratulations. Which one or ones would you like? Teal or yellow? Oh, that yellow one though with those lashes. You got them. Congratulations. They're so good. Like I said, they're made in Germany. I loved those. When she showed them to me, she was like, do you want these? I'm like, yes, 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 yes. She's so funny. She's like, every time I go over there to shop, she's like, you know, I found this, but you don't have to get it. And I'm like, shh, I want it all. Anything you pick up, I want it. Just go ahead and assume. What a day, Rose. Thank you. And although I do want to say, I know I've mentioned it before though, but since you got 2 choice items, that's 2 stamps on your loyalty card. It doesn't count as 1. I do count it as 2. For every single purchase, you get a stamp on your loyalty card. Thank you so much. Oh, and I have a big announcement too. I don't know when I'm going to do this, but I have decided that I'm going to sell off quite a bit of my personal doll collection. I know. I have a whole lot right here. Look, I think all of these will be for sale at some point coming up in the future. I know. I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking. I know, wolves. I've gone crazy. Guess what? What a day. I pulled number 29. Which got for me. Is it going to be hard? Because I'm tired. But when am I not? So pick whatever you want. Just don't say a 34-inch Annalie. I don't have another. Okay? Oh, what's wrong, Dusty? It has been. It's been a long week. But I will say, Tiny Human, she had a dance competition last weekend. And out of 3 numbers, they got 5th, 6th, and 1st. So proud. I'm so proud. So, what a day, Rose. What can I grab for you? I am sorry, Dusty, you know. Okay, thinking. You gotta take your time. I'm sorry. I don't mean to rush you. I'm just here, chilling. Whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, I will. Maybe. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'm still not sold on it. I don't know. Let's do something Americana. Oh my gosh. In my video today, I almost bought this amazing Americana piece. I should have got it now because it would have been perfect. But I think I have another item that might scratch that itch. That sounds weird. Give me just a minute. Okay. I gotta do just a little finagling. Teensy tiny bits. I just need one thing to make this work. Will you work? I don't know if that's the right vibe. No. Hang on. I'm just trying to make one thing up. Real quick. Hang on. Well, you may have to make something yourself, but... Well, let's just do this. I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. I had a project in mind for this, but I think I'm just going to sell it as is and let y'all use your brains for what you want to do with it. I just need to take this off. Sorry, it just takes a little bit of work because I wasn't planning on selling it tonight. I have not left. Don't leave me. Let me just get scissors. America, America, da da. like this. I don't know. I didn't look it up. I just got it not that long ago. But it's pretty darn good. I'm going to start this. What am I going to start? It's pretty good. Let's start it at $20. $20. And this is a vintage drum. I'm not sure if it was like an adult drum or a child's drum. It is metal, so it's tin. And then you've got the drum part on top and the drum part on bottom. But when I saw this, I thought, how incredible of a riser would this be for the 4th of July? Also, I've really gotten into finding vintage mirrors, like round mirrors or square mirrors, depending on the vessel. But since this is round, what I would do is I would try to find a round vintage mirror, sit it on top, and make like a little table. Because this is paper, right? But I've been doing it in my own house with champagne buckets. Just putting like a round mirror on the champagne bucket, and then I can put things on top of it and layer them and stack them. So I would just find like a round mirror or a round piece of wood and put it on top of there. And then you could put all your 4th of July items on there. But like I said, it is all tin. It's in pretty good condition. These are all leather all the way around. Has all of its original string. And I think it is just charming. It's primitive, but it's right up my alley. You know what I'm saying? America, America, USA today. There is a hole in the top, I should tell you. But that wouldn't be a problem if you put a little wood or mirror on the top. And it is 9 inches. Isn't it fun, Dusty? I had to get it when I found it. Look, a little fluff. But we are going to start the countdown on this. Oh, and it is 7 3/4 inches tall. We're going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Yeah, those are my favorite ones, the dolls with the human hair. Some people think they're creepy. That's why I like them. That's why I like them. I'm not gonna lie, I'm running out of room up here. Yeah, Melanie, it was a situation. And honestly, it didn't even occur to me that that was the situation when I bought the postcard. I just thought, oh, cute, children dressed up as chicks. And then I looked closer, and the chicks looked real. You know what I mean? And then they're cracking an egg, trying to get to the chick. There's a story to be had there. That drum is going to, that was very, very close, but it looks like it is going to Robin Watson. Thank you so much, Robin Watson. And thank you, What a Day, for that suggestion. That was a fun one. Robin Watson for $35. I need to be on the lookout for more patriotic things. The 4th of July will be here before we know it. Okay. So I have another Easter lot. Again, I'm sorry, I know we're getting very close, but this is from my personal collection. I just had more Easter than I realized. This is a cute little combination. I'm going to start this off at $16 because you are getting 4 pieces in this lot. So, this was mine, so I know it's a little, how dare you, random, but it does make sense. I dropped a piece. Yeah, I got it. All right, so this is how it looks all together. You're welcome. And then the little egg sits right there. but I'm going to show it to you all separate. This is what it looks like when it's all together, but I'm going to take that off because it wants to fall off when I move it around. So you are first and foremost getting one of my flower frogs that I don't let go of them very often, but here is one I'm letting go of. Now this one does have a lot of the putty on the bottom. I don't mind that, but this one is like a deep army green. I saw an egg like that and I was like, what is happening? A paper mache egg. But here's the green flower frog you're getting. And then I love this. I'm not sure what it was, but it is this cardstock vintage Easter piece, and it says Easter's greeting. Hi, Grady. And look at her, how cute she is. I love her like little dunce hat, and she's holding that poor bunny by the ear. And I like her little bow and going off to the side like that, and she's got a little Easter basket and turned in feet. This is in very good condition. I love this. I think it's fantastic. And then this was very me as well. Of course, when you see it, you'll know why I bought it. But it says Sellers, Elwood, Indiana. And it says, when the water boils, put in the eggs and turn the sand glass. Sand will run through the glass in 3 minutes and eggs will be soft boiled. For hard boiled eggs, reverse sand glass. So it is this very old glass sand egg timer with pink sand in there on this like very worn, weathered paper. And so when you're cooking your eggs, one way like this is soft boiled, and then you flip it over again once this is full, and that's hard boiled. I love that so much. And then it's on like a little brad. Very simple but sweet. And then last but not least, you are getting a little tiny alabaster purple egg to sit with the little assemblage. So you get the flower frog, you get the vintage egg timer. I don't want to mess it up. Let me pay attention here. The little Easter greetings card and the tiny little alabaster egg. And we are going to start the countdown on this little lot at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. It was actually funny. Handsome husband was like, where did your vintage egg timer go? Because I had it in my kitchen. I was like, I decided to sell it. And he was like, what? You love that. And I was like, I know. But I couldn't believe he noticed the egg timer was missing. I was like, that's crazy. Guys don't usually pay attention to that kind of stuff. But he did. Dusty, congratulations. You got it. If Dusty was a moose, they would get it for $18. Thank you, Dusty. Most of my college education came from McDonald's, so I have no loans. I didn't finish my degree either. I have thought about finishing it before Reagan graduates school. Most of my college education came from McDonald's. I love McDonald's. You know? I do. I know it's not the best for you, but I still like it. All right, this is very cool. Unfortunately, this does not have its lid. If it had its lid, that would have been amazing, but it doesn't. I'm going to start this at $24. This is from 1890, I do believe, and it is this antique silver plate biscuit jar. So absolutely beautiful. You can see on the front, it is etched with the word biscuits. How darling is that? I love the handle. And although it doesn't have a lid, you could do so much with this. And honestly, it wouldn't be hard to find a silver plate lid that fits this. You can find silver plate lidded things pretty regularly. So maybe just tote this around and try to fit lids in there. I don't know. But you could put lots of things. Like I can see candy canes hanging out of this around Christmas time. Maybe some beaded flowers. Yes, your dog biscuits. I just think that it is beautiful, and it kind of had that like Easter basket vibe to it. It is about 10.5 inches tall by 5 inches wide, and I love the little beading around the edge, or around the center. And that biscuits is kind of getting washed out because my ring light, but I promise in person it's a lot more prevalent. And I love the patina on it. It just has a beautiful patina on it. Do you collect this silver plate one specifically? Because I also just picked up one that's ceramic that looks like a little house. But I loved this one. I think it's just so classic. It goes with a lot of different decors, I felt like. And then look at how this is where the handle goes down. It's so pretty. But I see Kitschy Corner. How are you doing? Winning it though? For 29, and then I see Dusty and Jamie Grafton at 30. But I am going to start the countdown on this beautiful. Oh, I should tell you too. It's by Forbes Silver Co. 1218 Hamilton, Canada. EPWM. There you go. There's the mark. It's a little phoenix or eagle. Might be an eagle. But we are going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end on the biscuit jar. On the biscuit jar. Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it wonderful? Dusty, you got it. Thank you so much. Did you say what other kinds you collect? Do you collect any biscuit jars or just the silver plate ones? You're going in for the giveaway and you get a stamp on your loyalty card. Hooray! Okay, this is something I've put together in my head, and then I put it together in real life. I love how it turned out. I know it's different. You might not like it, but this is exactly how I would display these items in my house if I was keeping them. Hi, Kimmery Ann. So good to see you. But I thought I'd just sell it how I would display it. So let's start this off at $16, please. Oops, hang on. $16. And these are from 3 different places. It just takes me forever to come up with my vision. But I have a beautiful silver plate and glass, almost kind of like a pulpit style glass vase. And then I have this gorgeous iridescent seashell. It's definitely older. I picked this up at an estate sale where it was like a time capsule out of the 1970s. I think it's even earlier than that. And then I've also included a vintage strand of pearls, but I will take everything apart and show you it. But I will say this shell is really sits in there perfectly. It's very snug. It was like almost a perfect fit. So that's not going to go anywhere when you have it on display. But the first item is this beautiful little kind of like pulpit vase. It is E&JB silver plated USA. So it's just this lovely patinaed little tulip style vase. Hi Lynn, so good to see you. And it is about 7 inches tall. It's in perfect condition. There is a straw mark in it. It is not a crack. It's just a straw mark from manufacturing. And it's on the outside so you can feel it. But beautiful vase. You could just use that as a vase. And then we have this vintage pearl necklace. Now the clasp could possibly be silver. It is wearable. There's quite a bit of patina on the clasp, but it's in pretty good condition minus the patina. It's just a little pearl necklace. It is a 18-inch necklace, so a 9-inch drop. Thank you so much, Victoria. And then my favorite part, I don't know, the vase is good too, but I love this old shell. Now there is some tape on the inside. I just left it because it didn't really matter for the way I was displaying it. It might have a crack where the tape is, but you could do a lot with this. You could also put it in there like this, maybe. No, it doesn't fit as right, but put it in this and something and put something in here, maybe a baby doll or whatever you want. But this is just such a beautiful natural shell. Isn't that crazy that nature made this? I think that's crazy. Just like the sea urchins. But I'm going to sit this back. Hopefully I can have it like how it was. There we go. Oops. There she is. And there is the whole kit and caboodle. And I am going to start the countdown. You get all 3 pieces at 15, 14, 13, 12. That's what it's called, a natalus. Thank you. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bit end. I thought that turned out so pretty. So simple, but so pretty. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. And there is the bit end. Arian, you got it. Congratulations, and thank you so much. I was very tempted to keep that one. I really liked how it turned out. Thank you so much. You are going in for the giveaway. That wasn't even the item I was talking about that I thought you would like. Oh, this is fun. This is also from the Rusty Snail, and hadn't seen this one before. We're going to start this off at $14. I don't know how old it is or where it's made, but it is this very fun Victorian woman brass wall hanger. Now, you can hang it on the wall. There is a place right here to put a nail, and you can hang it on the wall, and it just, this part just dangles, right? But this is solid brass. There's no mark on it or sticker, so I can't tell you for sure, and I didn't look it up. I got a good deal on it, so I'm just passing that deal along. It's about 10 inches tall from the bottom to the top, and then this part right here is 9 inches long. But what is so fun about this is, okay, so you hang it on the wall like this, but say you want to hang up some clothes to air dry, or you want to put purses on it, then you can take this, push it back, and it becomes a rack. And it's got all these little places on it where you could put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items, and there's these little notches. So hangers of your favorite dresses, or your favorite purses, or your favorite necklaces. But then if it's kind of in your way or whatever, you just pull it out and it goes down. I love this. Never seen one. Look at her little umbrella. I just thought that was too cool for school. At first I was like, it's broken. It's broken. It doesn't work. But then I learned that you do this, and then it stays. And it's sturdy. Like, once you click it in, all you got to do is push it up, or not push it up, pull it up, and then push it back. And it stays. What a creative engineering. I love that. And that's so long. You can hang so many things on this. But I just think this in your closet with like your favorite dresses on fancy hangers would be lovely. But I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Brass lady bid end. I can't believe how long that is. Oh, and there's another place here for another screw, so you can really secure it. I like her. Let's be honest though, I like most things. That's why I do this, because I have a problem. I do. Robin Watson, thank you so much. That was a fun one. Robin Watson for 57. Thank you so much, Robin. I really appreciate that. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, Jamie. Number 11. And thank you, Melanie. Oh, this is what an Arian. No pressure at all. It just reminded me of you when I found it. But you, please do not feel pressured, okay? I looked these up because I thought when I found it, it was going to be like the salt lamp and that they were going to be pretty easy to find. Turns out they're not. They're pretty expensive. So I did pick it up. Now, when I picked it up at the antique store, it did not have a cord. So the lighting element that I have put in there, it works, but I feel like you could do better. But it is obviously included. I'm going to start this at $24 because it is very cool. You'll see. It's a little different than something I normally sell, but I also really do like these types of items. You'll see. I shouldn't be talking it up so much. What if you hate it? What if you hate it? All right, hang on. The thingy thing came out. So it is this lovely amber, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, it is an, oh, I looked it up and now I forgot, an amber agate, oh gosh, what is that? It's definitely a geode, and it's got the druzy in there. And then, okay, so the light I have in it right now is just one of these little plugs that you put in like the vintage ceramic Christmas trees. But this is what it looks like on the bottom. So someone has hollowed it out and then there is a place for a cord. So if you find a better cord with a better light bulb, like for a real lamp, of course, that would light it up much better. That's just what I had. And then let me show you inside real quick so you can see the beautiful druzy in there. It's kind of hard to catch the sparkle, but it is definitely in there. And this is solid. It's beautiful. It's in pretty darn good condition. But I'm going to show you, I am going to include this. It just doesn't quite light it up the way I would like for it to. But it's such a beautiful, soft glow. It would be so good in like a cozy library or your kitchen. It's just a beautiful nightlight. And then look at right here, all this beautiful veining in there. There's more druzy right there. I just thought that that was so different. And it is flat on the side too. So if you have a way where you can plug it in and use it as a bookend, that would be beautiful. But it is 6.5 inches by about 4 inches, and it is heavy. It is a solid crystal. So I was so happy when I found this. I thought it was gorgeous. And then if you don't want to light it up, it's just a really pretty bookend. But why wouldn't you want to light it up? And then there's the back lit up. So fun. But I see Deborah Morse in at 28. Thank you so much. I am going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. Yeah, this was it, Arian. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. And I love how they just did that little detail for the cord so it sits flat. You know what I mean? Thank you, Lynn. Oh, good, Arian. I always feel bad when I say something like, it reminded me of you, because I don't ever want you to feel like you have to bid, but anytime pretty much I see a crystal, it makes me think of you. But that's not the only reason I got it. I got it because I liked it a lot. I liked it a lot. Dusty, congratulations, and thank you so much. That is a very, very lovely piece. You got it. Thank you, thank you. That is totally okay, Arian. I don't ever feel like, you know, you have to. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Rachel, are you still here? It's okay if you've went to bed. I just really want to show you these, Rachel, if you're here. Now, okay, you're here. So some of you are going to absolutely despise these, okay? And to be completely honest, I don't know how I feel about them quite either. But I picked these up at the Rusty Snail, and I had mentioned to her what kind of my vision was. And I think they turned out really fun and really cute. Definitely different. Definitely, like, you're either going to hate them or love them. There probably is very little to no in between. But I have a lot of 6 vintage pudding molds. I'm going to start them at $24 because there's 6 of them, so that makes it a start price of $4 a piece, and one of them is pretty big. So it is a vintage, very big vintage metal pudding mold. This one has the handle, and then it's got the handle on the bottom. It does say Kramer on it, and so you would pull the handles apart to get the bottom out. There is the inside. But I had a vision. The second I saw these in her barn, I said, I need these. So I turned it into, very simple. I didn't want to give it eyes. I just gave it antennas. Now, don't worry, because I did not glue them. They are magnets. So if you hate the fact that I turned this into a little ladybug, you can just take these off. They're magnets. Or if you have anything else at your house that's metal that you want to turn into a bug, you can put these on that. But this is a little, it just looked like a little ladybug to me. But the reason why it looked like that is because, and this is going to be so hard to show you, there were 5 little ones. So it looked like they were trailing their mama. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself, okay? So here's the baby. There's one baby. I wish I had an extra set of hands. There's one baby. How can I do this? Well, we'll put mama down. Here's one baby. 2 babies. And again, these are just magnetic. So if you don't like them, you can pop them off. 3 babies. 4 babies. And then your 5th baby. Your 5th baby. So my vision was you have mama, and then you have all her little babies trailing her. Now, it's still cute even without the antennas, but I just had to. I had to. And what is fun about these small ones is that they have hangers on the back, so you can hang them on your wall. Let me take off the antennas so you can see what they look like, not as ladybugs. So they're beautiful. They're vintage pudding molds, but you can hang them on the wall like this. But I just had to turn them in 2 little bugs. I don't know. But I promise it looks really cute when they're all like behind it. Gelatin, not pudding, my bad. But you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And they're all magnetic, so don't worry. I did no damaging. They come right off. And they are metal, little metal antennas. And I gave them little fuzzies. But there you go. You get all 6 of them. Why can't I remember how many there are? 6 of them. But I am going to start the countdown. They are metal, okay? 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And without the antennas, you just get 6 really cool old jelly molds. Not, what was I saying they were? Pudding? Not pudding. And you just get 12 antennas for whatever you want to use. You know? Give antennas to everything. I don't know. I just had to. I had to. Deborah, thank you so much for encouraging my weirdness. Bless you. But they're so cute. Look. They're so cute. Thank you, Deborah. I kind of had fun with those. They made me smile. And honestly, isn't that what life's about? I was having fun making these little antennas, so that was worth it to me. All right, we are getting low-ish. 16. This says Victorian Advert, which stands for Victorian Advertisements. So these also came from the one and only Rusty Snail. And you are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start them off at $12. And you are going to get 8 Victorian advertisement cards. So here's the first one. It is for Stenard's Novelty and Bird Store. That's an interesting combination. So it is Victorian. It's a Victorian advertising card. And they're all gold gilded. Pretty good condition. This one is the worst condition one. This is for La Bore Novelty and Bird Store as well. I just think it's crazy that Victorian paper exists. This is La Fandango, also from the Novelty and Bird Store. And you get all of these. Then you've got this one that says $2 illustrated Montilly magazine, the largest in form and the largest in circulations. $2 a year. So this is the front. And then there is the back. And then we have Go to Make Known and Co's for looking glasses in picture frames. I like that one. This is just such a good little lot. This one is for reliable patterns, new and beautiful designs. There is the back of that one. And then you've got compliments of A.M. Jackson and Co. Oh, I think that one might be my favorite. And then this one says Baldwin's Men's, Boys, and Children's Clothing, Syracuse, New York. And it says Sunshine Publishing Co. And you get the whole lot, the whole kit and caboodle. 1, 2, I love that one, that's my favorite. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. What a lovely lot. But we are going to start the countdown. I see Susie in at 16. Thank you so much, Susie. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, Henry VIII, I am, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Oh, look at that. Mom's in there. Go, Mom. Go. Go. Go, Mom. Mom, did you get them? I haven't seen the bid end yet. Henry VIII, I am. Mom, congratulations. You got them. Mom, for 18. And I'll put your postcard as well. Aww. Well, look at there. Isn't that sweet? Send to MJ. I got it. Thank you so much, Mom. Congratulations, MJ. You two are sweeties. I'm sick and tired of this box because I don't have room for it. So I'm going to take all these out, stacked. I can't see what they are. And then that's how I'll draw them. In that order. Number 9. Okay, I know that some of you hate these and some of you love these. But I have not found one quite like this. I'm going to start this at $14. And this is made in England. I didn't look it up, but I just had to get it. I loved it. I got it at an estate sale super far away. But it is this metal. I don't know the metal. It may be pewter. Souvenir box. And do you see that beautiful sky and water? That is made out of butterfly wings. So it is reverse painted. The palm trees in the ground are reverse painted. But then that beautiful iridescence in the sky and water is actually Morpho butterfly wings. And then here is the sides. It is a very well-made box. Very heavy duty. And then here is the bottom of the box. It is a leather bottom. And then if you look right here, it says made in England. Made in England. And then you open it, and it is just this lovely wood-lined little trinket box. I loved this. And listen, it's such a satisfying closure. It's so quiet and solid. I love it. It is 4 inches by 2 inches. But oh, I love that. That's such a pretty color. And it's a lovely box. Not much more to say, although that is just very, very good quality. And a very fun piece. And if you collect Morpho butterfly wing jewelry pieces, you could store them in your Morpho butterfly wing jewelry box. See? Science. But I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Good evening, Ariana, watching from my new home first night. Congratulations. I love that whole new home feeling. I've only ever had it twice, but it's such a fun feeling. Having a new home. Feels like a fresh start, you know? All the possibilities. Pam Avery. Thank you so much. Pam Avery, 443. Thank you, Pam. I really appreciate you. Number. You know what? I'm going to hold off on this one because I want to do something to it. Oh, man. This one stresses me out to the max. Do I feel as though I'm capable? Yes, because I've been shipping for forever. But it does somewhat intimidate me. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to start it at $24. Now, it is not perfect. However, the condition issue that it does have, I feel as though may not be noticeable unless, of course, I point it out, which I'm going to. But this was just such a unique piece. I had to get it. So it is this beautiful bullion wire wrapped glass e-pern. I thought this was gorgeous. Now it is in overall pretty darn good condition. So there's the e-pern. It does come out, but I'm not going to because my thumb is holding it. And then there's these little twirly, this is completely made out of glass. There's the e-pern, how it comes out. It's incredible. Now, the condition issue that I will say is right here. This would have been the center of a flower like this, okay? Now, this flower here has all 4 of its petals, but this one has no petals. However, to me, it doesn't even really look out of place to me. It just looks like part of it, like a cute little button in the front. So I don't think it really takes away from it. Now, all the leaves are in excellent condition. I don't see any chips or cracks on the leaves or on the flower petals or even on these twirly little bits. Isn't that crazy? And then the veining on these leaves are just, it's just incredible. And then this beautiful e-pern flower vase. Now, I will say I do not know the proper way that you would display this necessarily. I don't see a way to hang it. Obviously you could, you'd have to add a hanger on the back, but imagine this with a little flower in it. It's just a little bud vase. Here it is so you can see. It's in really beautiful condition and it just slides down in there. I think it's astonishing. Never seen one quite like it. And then I'll show you the bullion wrapping, that beautiful metallic wire that's like glistening. This thing is just crazy to me. I had to grab it. And look at the beautiful flower right there. And then there's the one that's missing the petals, but I think it doesn't take away from it, me personally. But you could also add a vibrant color flower right there just to kind of make it pop if you wanted to. I think it's gorgeous. It is 13, 14, 15, about 16 inches tall. Yeah. But I see Catherine in at 24 and Lisa in at 26. Thank you, ladies, so much. I'm going to start the countdown on this at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, thank you, KB, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. I have my staples that I always look for, right? Like my magic lantern slides, my flower frogs, receipt spikes. What's something else I bring a lot? Just my staples, but with the rest of the stuff, I try to only buy things I've never sold before. That's my goal. It doesn't always work that way, because of course I have my bread and butter items, but that's what I try to do. If I haven't sold it before, I want to buy it. And of course I have to like it. But I always try to buy one-of-a-kinds, things I haven't seen before. That's what I try to do. Lisa Jens, thank you so much. Again, not always successful, but I do try. Lisa, all I'm going to say is you're going to get peanuts. But I try not to make a habit of sending peanuts. However, I just think that's the best way to do this one. But they're biodegradable, so please do not be mad at me. Okay, thanks so much. This next one is going to be a doozy to show you. And honestly, I don't even know what to start them at. So, Red-Headed Kitty Cat, can you put in a start price? Whatever it is you feel in your heart. Whatever your heart tells you. Because I just don't know. I just don't know. Start 20. Wow. What if this wasn't good? But no, actually, this is pretty good. Let me get. Well, you're getting a lot. I don't know if you're going to like them, but you get a lot of them. I'm going to grab this because this will help me. You are getting a lot of 8 Joseph Original birthday girls. 8 of them. 8 of them. And the way I look at it is you may not like them for like birthdays, but they're also days of the week with the exception of one. So they're all in perfect condition. They are all Joseph Original. So the very first one we have is Baby. So you've got the baby. That is literally what it says, baby. I'm going to try to go through these a little quickly because there's quite a bit of them. Then you have one, and she has her original little tag, and then it says the first year, and it has her Joseph Original sticker. So she is number 1, and they all do have wings. So she's practically in perfect condition. So you've got 1. And then you've got 2. She's also got, oh no, I didn't notice, but 2 has a broken wing. With a broken wing. I didn't notice. This one has a broken wing. I'm so sorry. She has a broken wing. So you have 2. I'm scared of this. Put it down. in my sleeve. I don't want to knock any of them. I thought they were all in perfect condition. I somehow missed that one. Then we have 3. She is in good condition. She has her wings. She also has her original tag as well. Okay. Thank you, Philip. I'm going to put this down because it's making me sweat. I'm not going to lie. Whew. Then we have 4 with her original little booklet and her Joseph original sticker. And there's the back of her. We have 4. And then you have 5 with her original booklet. So far they all have their original booklets, but baby. Okay, and 6 doesn't have its original booklet either. But she's got her little birthday cake. And then last but not least, this one is so cute. You have 7, and she's got her little baby. Isn't that sweet? So the only one that has damage is 2, and all of them have their original little tags except for 6 and baby. But like I said, even if you don't like the date, like know anybody this age range, that's days of the week, right? You have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, plus an extra little baby. But most of them are in good condition with the exception of 2. She has a broken wing. But that could be an easy fix if you are good with polymer clay. But I am going to start the countdown. You get all of them. It is not choice. You get 1 or baby through 7. So I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And I'm going to put them down because I'm terrified. And they all did have their Joseph original stickers. And then look, an original price tag. Isn't that fun? I'm going to put them back because I'm scared to break them. Because they are very fragile. They're very thin ceramics. I can't believe I did not notice she had a broken wing. That makes me sad. Calm down, number 4. They're down. Good. I was scared. Laura, you got them. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Laura Kaiser. Laura Kaiser. 440. Perfect. Thank you so much, Laura. Boop. Number. Oh, this is so. Is Rachel still here? I feel like she's going to hate what I did with this. But again, I just had fun. Okay? I just had a good time. I'm going to start this off at $18. And this is a vintage, made in Germany, metal painter's tray. What is that called? I know this. This is a artist palette. Is that what it's called? A metal artist's palette. And I did add some lace. Yeah, I did it before I even saw anybody. And I added a little mother of pearl button. And this can hang on your wall. And all I did was, this had so many places for paint. But I thought, because you know I love magnets, that I would make, and of course I was thinking like, should I do colors? But I really like the white. So what I did was, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 places for paints. But what I did was I made 16 magnets out of vintage and vintage and antique buttons. So you can take one out of the palette hole and then pin whatever you want to the palette, and then you can take it out and put it back in. And the fun part too is if you hate these colors, you can make your own. Find your own buttons, add a magnet to the back, and add them into the little pocket. Now this is a pretty tall palette. It's about 12, 13, 14, 16 inches. And every single one of these is a magnet. So nothing permanently has been done to this. So don't be mad at me. But the palette does say made in England on the back. But they all come out. And you can put whatever you want on there. Or use it as a paint palette. I know, if you want to do something crazy like that, you could. The only permanent thing I did was this. But it is hot glue, so it should simply come off because this is metal. If you pop it off and peel the paint, you should be good to go. But none of these are permanent. None of them are. So fret not. I did not harm this vintage. But just fun, and you can put whatever you want on here. It's fun to play with. But I'm going to start the countdown at 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Big end. I'm a button hoarder too, honestly. And you know I love magnets. I'm a sucker for anything metal. Metal? You have something metal I can buy? Okay, cool. Can I put a magnet on it? And there is the bid end. Catherine, you got it. Thank you so much. And these are big magnets too, so you can hang some pretty heavy stuff on there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Catherine, I hope you're doing good. I miss your face. For 65. Thank you so much. We only have 2 items left. All right, let's do, so the Rusty Snail, starting at 35, please. Oh, thank you, Catherine. It was so simple, but it was really fun to do. It was just fun. I don't know. My head was like, what can I do with this? And then I made little white paint button splashes. I don't know. Starting at $35 choice, the Rusty Snail 4 Spring has made purple packs. So these are antique and vintage shades of purple. And it was funny because we were talking about these and we both agreed that purple antique items are not easy to come by for some reason. And I mean, you guys agree or disagree, and let me know what you think. But purple antique items, they just weren't really that prevalent. So for her to find, she had mentioned for her to find this much purple ephemera had taken her quite some time. She was able to come up with 4 packs because she was able to mix the vintage with the antiques. But purple antiques turned out to be a little difficult. But here's the first one. Some really great items in there. And there's full postcards and advertisements in here, I can see for sure. Look at this Victorian forget-me-not calling card. But I wanted to show you too, she included all of these die cuts in the front. So some are ones she did with vintage paper and some are actually original because I can tell that one is original. Just chalked absolutely full. There's your little bag of charms, her signature bag of charms. And then of course you're getting all of these beautiful shades of purple ribbons. And then look, she added a little dangly charm. And then on the back you've got some fabric scraps and multiple other just beautiful antique and vintage purple items. So that's the first one. And then this is the second one. Same idea, just a little different. Different paperwork. So looks like you have some seed packets, some milk toppers, a glove, your little bag of charms, a tea for Tippy, buttons, and then on the back, here is, And remember, this is several layers, so you're not going to be able to see everything. But again, great for junk journaling, scrapbooking, decoupaging, all sorts of things. And then here is the bag of die cuts that you are getting with this one. Some she did and some are antique. But we are going to start the countdown. They're so good. Look at that. It's a little cricket. Can you see the little cricket? That's so cute. We're going to start the countdown on choice. Oh, sorry, I'm distracted. Look at this. This little Victorian piece that says perfect on it. I love that. But we're going to start the countdown. You get to choose between pack number 1 and pack number 2. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Hi, Susie. Have I said hi to you, my dear? Hello. How are you? And if y'all do live in the Georgia area, I have an antique booth at Apple Barrel Antiques in Bremen, Georgia. I'm going to be completely redoing my booth next week. I'm gutting it and I'm starting anew. So if you want first dibs, you should email me and I'll let you know when I'm going in to redo everything. Susie Burris, thank you so much. Congratulations. Would you like pack number 1 or pack number 2? They are so good. I'm taking everything out and putting new stuff in. And changing out some, I'm just doing it different. I'm sick of it. And I need to bring you your bunny card. You should come and help me. All day, for free. 1, please. You got it. Because you love me. Susie Burris. Thank you so much. Number 1 was this one. Yeah, I did 20%. I did 20%. I didn't know you had a booth, Ginger. Where at? And then I have Margaret Latina. Margaret, would you like the second one? The number 2. Would you like the number 2? Look at this bear on the back. Hug me. You got it. Thank you so much, Margaret. Margaret. Latina. You got it. Thank you so much. And my fellow friends, you guys noticed how Katie didn't say anything after I asked her if she wanted to help me all day for free because she loves me? That's your first time? Oh my gosh, you're going to be obsessed. I'm sorry. You're in big trouble, Missy. Katie's like, just if I'm quiet, she'll never know. I was just kidding. Okay, we are on our last item of the evening. How sad. And then we have giveaways. 3 of them. Let's do 3 of them, shall we? This is different because I've never done something like this before. I'm going to start it at $14 because I don't even know if y'all are going to like it. But that estate sale that I said I went to where it was like craziness, I purchased this and it was just this. So I found a Victorian photo album cover, but it was actually just the cover. So what I did is I took this beautiful antique ribbon I got from the Rusty Snail and I added a vintage eagle military button to the center. I just thought it really matched the medals on the clasp. And it is beautiful. It has this lovely lady holding a vase of like posies possibly. And then you've got the posies going down. Now this is not glued to this at all. So you could totally take that off if you wanted to, just slide it down. I just thought it was beautiful to add a little something to it. And then it's got the gorgeous corner detailings. Let me show you. And then this is gorgeous too, the closure on it. And then on the back, all I did was add a hanger. So I had some metal wire and I just added this. I do need to glue it a little bit better because the paper has come off, but it does hold. I just need to fix that a tiny bit, which I will do for you, but it does hang on the wall and it just is a fun little art piece. Again, when I purchased it, there was no album. It was just the cover, but it's a gorgeous piece of celluloid. I did not want to, you know, leave it behind. It does have the crackling on it. I just thought that would be a really fun piece of art. Something different, you know? And then when people are like, oh, that's gorgeous, what is it? You can say, it's a Victorian photo album cover. And then something else on this closure, I don't know if it matters to you, but there's a little letter S on the front. I thought that was darling. And then you could also probably hang something from here too, like a little chandelier crystal or something sweet from there. But yeah, I had to rescue it. I had to. And then again, there's the back. I just added a hook and a flat piece of ribbon to kind of make it look a little more finished. But she is, oh, I should tell you, 10 1/4 by 7 1/2. But we are going to start the countdown. You could also put this on an easel. It would look beautiful on an easel too. But yes, Rachel, I will show you how to make these. It's way easier than you think. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bid end. Bid end. Bid end. There's a bidding, and Barbara, you got it. Thank you so much, Barbara. Ambundo. 420. Oh no, I did wrong. I did bad. I'm sorry. It actually goes to Jennifer Graham. Barbara, I'm sorry. I did bad. It goes to Jennifer Graham. I'm so sorry. Maybe you had meant a 3 instead of 2, and then I didn't look up enough. I do that. It's gonna go to Jennifer. I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, Barbara. Jennifer Graham. For 37. I'm so sorry. I did bad. Bad me. And that is it. That is done. That is all of the things. That went fast. That went very fast. I'm so sorry, Barbara. But let's do the giveaways. So if I draw your name, I'm going to draw 3 people. You get to pick which one of these plushies you would like. I have several options left. So let me put that there. So you guys know I am not cheating. I'm going to open it. First one on top. Number 1, Laura Kaiser for the 7 days week of the Joseph Originals. Laura, are you here? And then we're going to give one to 21, which is Robin Watson for the 3 sea urchins. And last but not least is 27, and that is Robin Watson again. I was gonna say, I'll tell you guys after Robin Watson and Laura pick. Robin, you got 2. I don't think that's ever happened before. Laura, which one would you like? I have mushroom. I've got succulent. This one does not have a face. I've got duck, I've got broccoli, and I have got cactus. The cactus does not have a face either. So duck, broccoli, mushroom, cactus, or succulent. And then Robin, you get to pick 2. Which 2 would you like? Pick me, I'm broccoli. Hug me. I think the duck is super cute. And I like the mushroom. And I like the succulent. Succulent! You got it. Let me write that down. Succulent. Aren't they cute, Dusty? They're just fun. And Robin Watson, are you here? You get 2. If you're not here, I get to pick for you. Mwah. You can pick a duck. You can pick a broccoli. You can pick a cactus. Duck, and let Barbara pick my other herself. Oh, for herself. Barbara, Robin wants to give you one of these to make up for my mistake. That's so sweet. Thank you, Robin. So Robin wants the duck, and then she wants to give you one, Barbara. Which one would you like? Barbara, you can't say no. Sorry. Rules are rules. Whatever she says goes. Duck giveaway. So you can choose, Barbara, broccoli, cactus, mushroom, or succulent. That was so sweet. So sweet. I'm trying to see. Hi, Feels of Summer. How are you? I know you got, where are you? I'm trying to see something. Sorry, I'm in La La Land. Didn't you get something, Barbara? Or no, you almost got one. Pick one, Barbara. Broccoli. Broccoli, gotta be VeggieTales. Bum, 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 bum. Barbara. Umbundo, broccoli. Broccoli is not one of those words that I just instantly know how to spell. Broccoli. Giveaway. Thank you guys so much. Don't choke the broccoli. I appreciate y'all so much. You have no idea what it means to me that you guys choose to spend your Tuesday nights with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Redheaded Kitty Cat, thank you so much for moderating for me again. You're the best. And I'm hoping I will be here next Tuesday. I'm a little bit behind in a lot of things, but I really love being here with you guys on Tuesday, so I'm really going to try to make it work. But do be on the lookout whether or not my sales schedule to let you know for sure. I will be packaging and sending invoices tomorrow, so if you could please pay your invoices within 48 hours, I would really appreciate it, because I have implemented, I've made a rule where if you don't pay in 48 hours, you don't get your item shipped to you till the following week, because I can't make so many trips to the post office anymore, you know what I mean? But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And if you're not doing anything next Tuesday, I should be here, hopefully. And be on the lookout for my video I filmed today. That should be coming out this week as well. But thank you all for once again joining me at The Withering Cottage. Bye! Good night.